that this would be a big undertaking. I'd spend at least 100 hours on phone calls, sent easily 2,300 emails, and wired tens of thousands of dollars to different chemists and food scientists. Money I'd scraped together from my savings and retirement accounts, and by taking out a second mortgage on my house. It was one of the most stressful but exciting times in my entire life. But finally, after nearly 5 months, we had a formula that we were ready to test on Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon either, because since leaving the meadow, Max's health had once again gone off a cliff. He was barely eating. He'd just lay in his dog bed all morning and all night. I knew Max was dying, and my daughter, she knew it too. The worry and sadness in her eyes was a painful reminder that this was my only chance to save him. So the very first afternoon that our prototype was finished, I immediately put a few drops of the liquid we created on top of Max's food and called him over. Honestly, I was really worried that Max wouldn't be interested in eating it, but I guess he really liked the bacon flavoring that we'd added, because after sniffing at his food for a few moments, Max dug right in, finishing his whole bowl in under a minute. That was amazing to see because, like I said, Max had hardly been eating at all. But to my surprise, not only did Max not throw up afterwards, but when I took him out the evening before bed, he trotted over to his corner in the yard and pooped right away. And it was the least messy, most well-formed bowel movement I'd seen from Max in months. Obviously, this was great to see. But of course, I knew it all could have just been a coincidence. It would take more time to know for certain what kind of difference these drops would really make for Max. So all I could do was keep going, each day adjusting the doses, trying to hit the sweet spot that the meadow contained, and watching to see how Max responded. At the end of the first week, Max did seem a bit better, though it was mostly little things, like how his appetite had returned, or the way he was wagging his tail more, or spending more time with our family in the evenings, instead of slinking away to his dog bed to lay there lethargically. But as 1 week turned into 2, and then 3, our whole family watched in amazement as Max's health began to transform right in front of our eyes. The constant shedding, it was gone, and his coat seemed thicker and fuller than it had since he was a 2-month-old pup. And meanwhile, the red rashes he'd been getting on his belly for over a year vanished too. We also noticed that Max's breath became significantly better, and just from the way he was wagging his tail and following me around the house, I could tell that Max was finally becoming comfortable inside his body again, after over a year of suffering. It was like the dog we loved was coming back to life, and as 1 month turned into 2 months, it was simply amazing to see how much more energy Max had. He started coming up to me each evening, wagging his tail and then leading me over to where we keep his leash because he wanted to go on a walk. He started bringing me his favorite tennis ball again, begging me to play fetch. It was obvious that his joints weren't bothering him anymore. His poops were more solid and consistent. There was no more vomiting. Honestly, it was as if he'd gone through a time machine. So I kept adding a few drops to his meals. And the longer he used it, the more Max's health transformed. When I woke up in the morning, Max would be waiting at the bottom of the stairs for me, wagging his tails and with a toy in his mouth, eager to start the day together. His energy levels were through the roof, and it was incredible to see him so full of life once again. We'd go to the dog park, and Max would spend hours playing with other dogs, chasing balls, and engaging in friendly wrestling matches. His anxiety had vanished, and Max no longer barked or got aggressive when packages were being delivered to our house. Instead, he'd greet the delivery person with a wagging tail, showcasing his newfound calm and friendly demeanor. Max was back, and it felt like he was healthier and happier than ever. And the only person happier than me about all of this was my daughter. She even started making this sweet little joke about how heaven would have to wait for its next angel, because it was clear Max was going to be with us for a long, long time. And after seeing all of these changes in our beloved dog, I knew I had to tell Dave, since if it hadn't been for our chance encounter in that meadow, then none of this would have been possible. Well, of course, Dave was so happy to hear how Max was doing. And he also asked if I could send some bottles of these drops to him as well. That way, he could try them out with his own dog and even share them with some of the patients at his veterinarian clinic. That was fine by me. So I sent several bottles to Dave. And when he called me back a few weeks later, he was just gushing about the results that his dog and other dogs were seeing with this formula. And he even started referring to this formula as my little health restoring grass and bacon trick. Because dogs love the flavor so much, it was almost like we were tricking them into devouring a super healthy superfood without them realizing it. Looks like I won't have to go up to that dang meadow anymore, Dave said with a laugh. And Dave also told me that he'd given out this formula to a few dozen patients at his veterinarian clinic. The results had been nothing short of miraculous. People keep saying it's bringing their dogs back to life, Dave told me. And when I'm checking their dog's vitals and doing blood work, I can see why. every single marker for the dogs who are using this formula is exceptional. Congratulations, my friend. You've done something really special. Well, hearing that from Dave, it made me feel really good. But the best part was knowing that what I'd been able to create was helping those dogs to feel better and to probably even live longer, healthier lives too. I was so excited for them and so thrilled for their owners. And as more and more folks began sharing this health restoring grass and bacon trick with their dogs, the response we got was just overwhelming. For example, one woman named Laura shared,
I was terrified as my German Shepherd was getting older. He was always such an intelligent dog and loved to play games and have his mind stimulated, but his back legs were in tremendous pain as he got older. He became very difficult to manage. He would growl at the neighbors and bark all night long. But once we got this formula, the difference was amazing. After just 4 months, his energy was higher, his joints weren't causing him pain, and I could take him on walks again. He was happier and obedient, and now I can take him everywhere, and he's by my side all day long.
and Sean, who says,
So I have two Pomeranians, and I was worried sick about them. They were limping around, and I took them to the vet. He said they might need surgery, which I just couldn't afford. But since I started adding this formula, they're acting like their old selves again. They're running around like puppies, playing with the other dogs, and they couldn't be happier.
while Julie says,
I have been shocked at how well these work. My Yorkie Benji is a very picky eater, but he loves the way these drops taste. And he's so much sweeter and calmer since I started adding them to his meals. He used to always like chew and gnaw on my daughter's plastic toys, but that has stopped entirely. And we've been using this formula for about 5 months now, and we couldn't be happier. So not only did it save my dog, it has saved my sanity as well. So thank you.
I love hearing stories like these. And at this point, I knew that I needed to figure out a way to get these health restoring bacon flavored drops to every dog owner who needed them. Because no matter if your dog is 2 years old or 12 years old, you will be amazed by what happens once they start getting all 5 of the healthy bacteria types they need into their diets. So I found a state-of-the-art pharmaceutical grade manufacturing facility right here in Colorado that I could partner with. That way we could begin making more of these drops and I could get them out to more folks. And what's really cool is that based on their suggestions, we found a way to make these bacon flavored drops even better by adding in some additional superfood extracts for dogs, like turmeric root extract and L-glutamine, both of which can soothe inflamed joints and relieve aches and pains in dogs, along with PEA, which is an extract made from animal fat that has been shown to bind to the cells in the bodies of dogs to reduce pain and swelling, and fennel seed extract, which can help your dog's natural production of all 5 types of healthy bacteria. And now, I couldn't be more excited or proud to share this pet-saving creation with you. It's called Pawbiotix, and it's the only nutritional formula on Earth designed to help your dog have optimal and balanced levels of all 5 healthy bacteria types their guts need to thrive. Once you start using this treatment with your dog, which is as easy as adding a few drops to every meal, you'll be amazed at how quickly and easily you can put an end to their rashes, shedding, messy bowel movements, allergies, and achy joints. And you're gonna feel so good knowing that you're giving your dog the vital nutrition that's required for them to live the longest and healthiest life possible. Right away, from the very first drops, you'll notice a huge difference in your dog. You'll see an uptick in their energy. They'll want to play more and be more affectionate. They'll go to the bathroom more regularly, and their poops will no longer be messy. They'll have an easier time moving around, getting up and down stairs, and jumping onto the couch. And they'll be better behaved, jumping up less and responding more to your commands. Best of all, you will feel an incredible sense of peace seeing your dog happy and content. Just imagine the comfort of knowing that your furry companion is protected and healthy, free from worries and health concerns. All of this is possible for you and your dog. And because this formula is bacon flavored, your dog will absolutely love how it tastes and will not be able to get enough. Even folks with dogs who are incredibly picky eaters have been shocked by how much their pups love this. And every ingredient is tested and certified for purity by third-party labs to ensure the highest quality, which means that this premium formula is free from toxins, chemicals, heavy metals, and anything else that could harm your dog. Instead, it uses only the safest and purest ingredients because your dog deserves only the best. This health restoring breakthrough is made right here in the USA in a state-of-the-art facility that follows all of the rules set by the FDA and adheres to all good manufacturing processes, GMPs. There really is nothing else like this in existence, which is why I'm so excited for you to try it. Of course, you could go to a vet who will most likely prescribe medications that your dog doesn't want to take. And you could spend hours each month trying to fight your dog to take these medications. or trying to disguise their medicines by stuffing them in treats, spending a fortune as you do it. Or you could put your hopes in a raw food diet, even though you now know they don't contain a mix of foods that support the growth of all 5 types of bacteria your dog's gut needs. Or you could throw money away on overpriced dog foods and ineffective supplements that perhaps have probiotics, but none of those other bacteria types. But let's be serious, they will never be the cure-all you're wishing for, because none of those solutions contains all 5 strains of bacteria that your dog needs. And that's why this breakthrough is so revolutionary, because it can totally reset your dog's health, no matter how bad things are. And you'll notice results starting in a matter of days. So I want you to ask yourself, how much is it worth to give your dog the health and happiness they deserve? Freedom from stiff, painful joints, a shinier, fuller coat, no more allergies, and higher energy levels so that they can go for walks and play with you and your family. I know Max couldn't have waited one more day when I first got my hands on this formula. It was a nightmare to watch him suffer, and I felt so guilty for not being able to give him what he needed. I'll never forget that crippling feeling of dread when we didn't know how much longer he'd be with us, or if he was about to breathe his last breath and say goodbye. The pain was etched on his face, and it tore at my heartstrings each day. And my daughter felt it too. She was constantly worried about Max and struggled to come to terms with the idea that he might not be around much longer. In moments of quiet, my daughter would often cuddle Max, whispering words of love and encouragement to him. I could see the tears welling up in her eyes, a mix of fear and hope as she clung to the belief that he could still get better. That experience is why I am so driven to make this treatment something that any dog owner can afford, because no dog deserves to have to live without it. Now, in order to make this state-of-the-art formula affordable for most people, but also cover the ingredients cost and at least part of the research time that my team and I have invested, the retail value should be $175. Honestly, this is a steal considering what this life-changing solution can do. However, the driving force behind my mission has always been the belief that our dogs are more than just pets, they're family. And just as we want the best for our human family members, we want to ensure that our 4-legged companions experience the longest, healthiest lives possible. We owe it to them for the unconditional love and loyalty they give us in return. That's why my ultimate goal has always been to share this life-changing solution with as many dog owners as possible. I want to empower others with the knowledge and tools they need to transform their dog's well-being and in turn, strengthen the bond between them, which is why I decided to cut the middleman and instead of selling it in stores, make it available only on this website and pass the savings to you. This means you don't need to invest $175 today. You don't need to invest $150, $120, or even $100. All I want is to cover the cost of the ingredients and keep this site running for as long as possible. Now, there's one additional thing about this breakthrough that you need to know. It is important that you order the full quantity that you need right now, because this formula has been selling out very fast. People are thrilled to finally have such a powerful yet natural way to support their dog's digestion, joints, and health. And many are not only buying for themselves, but for their friends and family's dogs as well. Which makes sense, because all dogs, regardless of age or breed, need all 5 of these healthy bacteria strains in their diet to keep feeling strong, healthy, and energetic. And yet, if I run out, which is likely to happen very soon, it will take me at least 3 months to produce a new batch, because all of these ingredients are carefully selected and bought directly from the source. If you interrupt your dog's treatment because this treatment is no longer available for a while, the bad bacteria in their gut can kill off the healthy bacteria, which means you and your dog risk having to start again from scratch. So to make sure that you're not making your dog's health even worse, do not interrupt the treatment no matter what. Get the right amount of bottles today. I have tried to make this as accessible as I possibly could. After finding all the best sources for our ingredients and negotiating with the production facility and making sure I produce just enough to cover the costs, I have settled on a price that I believe is fair and accessible. That's why I am thrilled to bring you this health restoring formula at a price that will be worth it to you as well. Thanks to this, providing your dog with all 5 strains of these healthy bacteria types is possible without it costing you hundreds of dollars in overpriced dog food. And it could save you thousands of dollars on all the expensive tests and procedures that vets love to push on their patients. Now the cost of supporting your dog's digestion, joints, and vital organs can be as low as $1.50 a day, which is the cost I've been able to negotiate down and still bring you this product. 1 month of daily usage will cost you as low as $49 with our special discount on a 6-pack, which is what your dog will need if they're over 2 years old, have smelly stools, or are struggling with their mobility. Don't forget, that if you want to support your dog's health and vitality and repopulate their digestive tract with these 5 crucial health boosting and life changing bacteria strains, it's important for you to use a premium formula every single day. And frankly, to look at using it like you would if you were taking a daily multivitamin for yourself. Something that becomes a part of your dog's routine every single day. That's important because bad bacteria never take a day off. If your dog is still quite young and has lots of energy, then you can definitely go for the 1 or 3 pack. Unfortunately, it will cost you a bit more simply because I'm not able to get you the benefits of the bulk buy discount. But if you want to give your dog everything they need to live the longest possible life and to have peace of mind that their nutritional needs are covered, I will always recommend the 6-pack. In all of the documented cases of dogs using this treatment that I've now seen, I've never seen them able to overcome all the bad bacteria that have hijacked their gut in any treatment that is shorter than 3 months. And anyone who promises you that it will is either ill-informed or has ill intentions. But you can get started bringing your dog back to health today by ordering this premium formula, which I have made as easy as possible. This is an amazing opportunity, and I want you to know that you will not be charged anything other than the price you see when you click the purchase button. There are no hidden costs, no rebills, and you will not pay a single extra cent out of your bank account. When you click the package below, you will be taken to a 100% secure checkout page. After you fill in your information and place your order, your pack of this health restoring formula will be sent to you immediately. You'll also receive an email confirmation from me and information about how to get in touch with our support team if you have any questions or need help with your order. We are here for you 24/7. Don't forget, the only way you can get this formula is directly from this website right now. You won't find us on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or anywhere else. And if anyone is promising you a lower price, they're definitely someone to be wary of. I know you've been with me this far because you're determined to help your dog have the longest, healthiest life possible. After sticking with me this far, it means you now know that by using these daily drops to help your dog develop these 5 crucial, health-boosting, and life-changing bacteria strains, they will have much more energy. Their coat will be thick and shiny, and they'll be less anxious and aggressive. It also means better eating habits, less shedding, and increased mobility and joint health. Your dog's life will be filled with happiness and longevity, and they'll be able to be by your side for many, many years, providing comfort, joy, and love. So, click the option best suited for you below, and because I want to give you the best start possible, you will also get free shipping for these packages. That's an additional $9.95 you're saving right there. And that's not all, because the 3-bottle and 6-bottle packages also come with 2 bonus online guides worth $109 for free. The first guide is the Ageless Dog, tips and tricks that can add years to your dog's life without breaking the bank. In this incredible guide, you'll learn the #1 worst mistake dog owners make when it comes to helping their dog live a long and happy life. Hint, it's something you're doing every day thinking it's good for your dog. Why your dog's dental health is essential if you want them to live long. If their mouth looks like this, you're in big trouble. The 7 deadly ingredients that should never be added to dog food, even though they often are. How to know whether your vet is right or wrong. If they tell you this, take your business somewhere else immediately. And that's not all, because you'll also receive a second bonus guide, brain building exercises for dogs. Enhance your dog's mental agility. In this book, which again is only available when you pick up the 3-bottle or 6-bottle package today, you'll learn 3 simple scent games to challenge your dog's brain and keep them alert and mentally agile well into their golden years. How to play red light, green light with your dog to rapidly train them to do exactly as you command with verbal cues. How to quickly improve your dog's balance and coordination with this simple balance beam game. An innocent mistake most people make that makes their dogs much more difficult to train and makes them dumber. And much, much more. I can't wait for you to read these amazing guides and learn all the insightful information they contain. You will gain access to them immediately once you place your order. This is how confident we are that you'll love what this treatment has in store for you and your dog. But you have to act right now. In fact, I'm so convinced about the effectiveness of this breakthrough that I will make this completely risk-free for you. That's why I've also included a 60-day money-back guarantee, because I know that this premium formula is going to be the best choice you've ever made for your dog's health. This formula is bulletproof, but if for any reason you're unhappy with your order, then it will cost you literally nothing. Just get in touch with our customer service team and tell them you're not fully convinced. Just send them back all the bottles, even if they're empty, and they will refund you every single cent. I am simply thrilled you are willing to give our solution an honest try. just like the thousands of dogs of all breeds, ages, and sizes who have revolutionized their health and wellness thanks to this health-restoring grass and bacon trick. You've heard about some of the incredible results, and I can tell you, there's no better day to start this journey than today. The only regret you will have is that you didn't have this solution for your dog sooner. So choose the package right now and take your first step. I've given you the best combination possible so your dog can restore their gut with the healthiest, most essential healthy bacteria. The rest, it's up to you. I've made it as easy as possible to use this formula. Simply add a few drops to your dog's food with each meal. Thanks to the bacon flavoring, your dog will absolutely love it and not be able to get enough. In fact, it'll probably make their appetite stronger than ever. Now, all it takes is for you to order your package and start right away. This new combination of ingredients is selling out as we speak. Make sure you don't miss out because you won't be able to find us anywhere else. Lock in the supply you need to make this change you've been waiting for. Make a smart choice for you and your dog right now. Safe in the knowledge you're not risking a single penny if you're not happy because you're covered by our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. This time, you really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I know the first step is the hardest, but just think how good it will feel in 3 months' time when your dog is relieved of their pain, happier, and more loving. Their teeth look healthier, their breath smells better, and their mobility has improved, just like when they were a puppy. Think about the strong and fulfilling bond you'll share with your dog, full of cherished memories, and the pride you'll feel knowing you're giving your pet the best life possible. You haven't stuck with me this far only to give up now. I believe you can do this, and you should believe in yourself too. Click below to choose the option that is right for you. Enter your payment details on our secure order form and place the order now. We'll immediately ship your bottles directly to your home. I can't wait for you to experience all the benefits that this premium probiotic blend has to offer. Still there? Great. I wanted to take a second and answer some of the most common questions I get asked, so you can feel 100% confident about your decision to order today. Can you tell me again exactly how this formula works? Our carefully crafted formula has been specifically designed to cater to the needs of all dogs, irrespective of their breed, age, or size. The key to its effectiveness lies in its incorporation of the 5 distinct strains of healthy bacteria that are essential for all dogs to truly flourish. These beneficial bacteria are not easily found elsewhere, and our formula provides the perfect source for your dog to receive the necessary support for optimal health. By introducing these vital bacteria into your dog's diet, you're unlocking the door to enhanced vitality and overall well-being. What happens after I click the button below? Once you choose the package below that is right for you, you'll be taken to our secure encrypted order form. From there, it takes just 60 seconds to enter your shipping information, and that's it. The guys in the warehouse will get your order sent out to your front door ASAP. We take online security very seriously and take many steps to protect your payment information so you can be sure that your details are completely safe. And you won't be enrolled in any automatic billing program or anything like that. What if it doesn't work for my dog? Every order of this premium formula comes with a full 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That means that if you aren't absolutely thrilled with the results, or you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, you can reach out to our friendly customer service team and we'll refund your investment promptly. Our customer service team is just an email or a phone call away, and you'll receive our contact information on the receipt of your order. So there's nothing to lose, and so much for your dog to gain. How long will this formula be available? Unfortunately, I can't guarantee that this offer will be available for much longer. The ingredients we use in this formula are extremely hard to make and very expensive for us to produce. And remember, there's a lot of science that goes into balancing those ingredients so that your dog gets just the right amount of each healthy bacteria in their guts. And given how quickly this premium formula is selling, I believe we will sell out very soon. Once we're sold out, I don't know how long it will be before we're back in stock. I would hate for you to come back to this webpage and not be able to get this formula for your lovely dog. So I highly recommend you order now while stock is available, especially since your order comes with a full 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee, which means there's zero risk for you. It's also why you should really stock up today by choosing the 6-bottle option below. All right, I want to try it. What should I do now? It's really easy. Just select your money-saving package below and you'll be taken to our secure order checkout page. Enter your shipping information and we'll immediately get to work shipping this premium formula right to your doorstep. This presentation is now ending, and I want to thank you for sticking with me all the way until the end. Go ahead and choose your package now. Give this health restoring grass and bacon trick to your dog for at least 30 days. Then reach out and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.